hounds are an aspect of the poison.
Hopefully, everything is okay now. Head to the bridge. This cool vine bridge. Just, if someone could let me know if it's stuttering or if it's laggy, I would appreciate it. Because it isn't for me, so... That's a little better. Regardless, hello, welcome to MMOHuts Live. I am Jason. We're trying to get these Guild Wars 2 things ironed out. Okay, everything's better now. Glad to hear it. The last couple of streams I was doing roller beetle grinding, but I figured since our next video might be focused more on the new player end of things, I haven't had a level 1 character since, I think, base Guild Wars 2. So I figured now would be a good time to maybe come back and play a level 1 character. Well, as long as it looks good, that's mostly what I care about. Or at least not terrible. But I'm playing a Mesmer. I've actually never played one. I always wanted to. Even way back when. But... oh, it's a heal. Neat. I just, for whatever reason, I never did. My awesome sword swing, just whipping this dragon's ass. Hey, now I'm actually hitting something. Yeah, I got 2 XP. Look at me go. I hope you guys are having a good afternoon. I know I am. I tell you what, though, I was mad as hell last night. I was sitting on the couch watching TV. And I said, wow, I'm so glad the weekend is here. Right? You successfully slay a dragon, then you go out into the world and, like, Joe Nobody just pulls your punk card. Oh, I didn't know anything about that. But, I was sitting on the couch, everything was fine. I was glad it was the weekend, and then I woke up and realized, wait a minute. Damn it, it's Friday! It didn't occur to me till I damn woke up.
Where am I?
Oh, I was so upset.
Fighting a great evil. We said.
Though I mean, really,
Keith?
is it that
Where's
bad?
Keith?
I'm here playing Guild
Steady,
Wars 2 for
sapling.
work.
You just woke. You were calling out in your dream. Keith was
Oh,
just
are you
here, but
moving
she
this
had to go
weekend,
speak to the
Terrace?
Pale Tree.
She and I fought side by side against a poison in the dream.
Oh, you're moving
I
Monday,
saw
got
the
it.
shadow of a terrible dragon.
So I'm playing
And I thought the
Alundra
dream called
Maze,
upon me to defeat it.
the legendary
By
corn
the tree.
wrestler.
A wild hunt so soon, and such a momentous task. To be a
Oh,
valiant
that's
of the
good
wild
at
hunt is
least.
a difficult charge.
Yeah, I hate anytime
There
I
is
have to
calling
move and
with
lift all
pride.
that heavy crap.
I will.
I don't have any of that upper
How
body
do I
strength
begin?
going for
One
me.
does not simply awaken and rush off to face a dragon.
One does
You
not
start
simply
here in
run
the
off to
forest.
face a dragon.
There were others hurt in the dream.
Says
They
you,
used
I
your
just
help.
did it.
Besides,
What are you talking
it'll be
about?
fine training for a new valiant.
I kinda am. I kinda am made of corn. Like, when you get down to it, that is the life that I've chosen to lead. I don't feel bad about it. Oh, the character. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let me get my cool stuff. I like that they added very clear progression and growth. And said, hey, you leveled up. Hope you know what you got. Jerk. Upcoming level rewards. A profession skill, fine equipment, personal story. I'm gonna equip
a Wild Hunt Valley just means I know.
Oh, I can't equip a secondary yet. Gain 4 laurels. Gathering tools, bags, consumables. You're ready for your level 80 journey. And I'm going to hold on to that. "75% peanut butter." It's a lot of peanut butter. So we're going to go talk to this scout. Get a little insight on the area.
Welcome to Astoria.
Yay!
As you journey forth into the unknown,
I don't think I've
know that
actually
you are
ever
not
explored
alone.
this area unless
Seek
I had
guidance from
to.
those who make their homes here, and help them in
Oh,
their
that
time of
sounds nice,
need. Path ahead
Terrace.
is yours to choose.
So we're probably just going to help whoever's closest. That's much faster. Knife into ability, blurred frenzy. I don't know what the best way to approach Mesmer is, if I want to go this melee route. Or if I want to swap to the wand. What do you think, Terrace? Kill termites, uproot larvae. I don't think I've... Well, I have kind of played. Yeah, I've played a melee character. I don't think I've played much in the range department. If I ought to stick to being a melee focused. Mesmer. Words are hard, man. Though the sword abilities are pretty cool. I can only assume that you get equally cool abilities as a ranged character. Kinda? Dude, I'm level 2, so you have forgotten more than I know. You're not gonna hear that from me or very often either.
Trying to garden with all these tremors to keep your life. Everything has a right to live.
Yeah, definitely. I do like that I don't really have to commit to one thing and then spend crazy amounts of money if I decide I don't like it. Or make a new character. I like it though, like, I dig the melee skills so far. Okay. Believe we can go up north. It's definitely a cool look. The Ogham Wilds. Oh hey, a thing! Let's fight! Merchant unlocked. I didn't really mess with professions in this game much, but I feel like I probably ought to. If not this character, then one later. Maybe one I already have established. It moved! Kill it! That's general MMO mentality, right? Yeah, that was the one I was really looking at. Ah, no problem, Ezreal. Glad you came out anyways. We're just, we're starting a new character today, sort of exploring, Guild Wars 2. I'm exploring a part of the world I haven't really messed with before. Defeat undead, revive Revive markers, rebuild fortifications. Spar with the local wardens. What's that? You want to get your ass kicked? Well, okay. Bloop. Get wrecked, nerd. I thought you guys are supposed to be badasses. Ah, it's a roller beetle. Those things are so cool. Yep, I might be the best duelist in my whole species.
Seize the moment.
Lies.
It's truth. That's God's truth. You saw it. I just defeated 2 wardens that fast.
And a dragon, but you're gonna go.
And a
you'll-
dragon, yeah.
You'll find a rock, trip over it, and die.
And I'll
Because
be
MMO
dead.
logic.
MMO logic dictates that I'm still a punk. What's up, Terrace?
Not much. Just figured I'd come in here and chat because I'm trying to work and watch and stuff at the same time.
Oh yeah, no problem. I need to change my camera speed, maybe. This is so slow. Much better. Hopefully it won't give me some sort of horrific motion
The wardens are here
sickness.
to protect you.
You'll be safe on my.
It's not too bad. As long as it's not the motion blur. That's what always gives me the motion sickness. It's
Yeah.
like, what? Why? Why?
Oh yeah, motion blur is a bitch. Oh, that sucks, Ez. Not my internet didn't crap out yesterday, but we had this
Discord was
horrible
being a
rainstorm. Death.
Oh.
Good. It was like Noah's Ark right out in my yard. I was going out to water the plants because we only really need to water them like every other day or so. And so, came inside. It was a hot day. Everything's fine. Then torrential downpour until like this morning. Come on, let's fight, nerd. Yeah, I can see why people like Mesmer.
It's just got a cool style.
When I think of the name, I think of a wizard though. I think like Mesmer. I think like illusionist or enchanter. But that's okay. I still really like the kit a lot.
Yeah, I always think like a mesmerizer. You know?
That's exactly
that-
what I was thinking.
Doesn't really seem to be the thing. Like I
Doesn't
always
seem to be the case.
no, I expected like some kind of crowd control or something.
Yeah, I was thinking like mind control, stuff like that. But it's still good. It's still enjoyable. They don't have to conform to whatever the standard fantasy naming meta is. I would like to see someone replicate RTO in Guild Wars. Wonder what class that would be, where you would turn into a bear.
Druid, I guess, or just shapeshifter or something.
Or even maybe a hunter with like a bear pet. But she's more melee based, so that's another thing I haven't really messed around with. I've only played a couple of the classes extensively. Norn's ability to shapeshift, yeah. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Most of my characters are Norns. I've played a lot of Engineer. Oh, hey, there's an event going on. I've played a lot of Engineer. I've played a lot of... What is it? Reaper? I've played Necro.
Reaper must be newer. I don't remember the Reaper class.
Or the... Whatever the... I forget what it's called. I'm sure I'm gonna get it in the comments. That'll be fun. It's like the main class I play too, and I just every time I see it with its cool scythe abilities, all I could think of is like a Reaper. Wait a minute, I'm an adult. I have Google.
Yeah, I was just looking myself. Revenant.
Revenant, I was close.
It's still new. It's exclusive to Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire, so if you don't have the expansions, you don't have the class.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite class, though. It's got a really cool kit. Oh, no, I was talking about Revenant.
Yeah, I was pretty
But I'm
bummed
playing
when
a Mesmer.
I was pretty bummed when I found out that the Defiance 2050 has premium classes as well.
Yeah,
frankly,
I
it's
saw that.
pretty much bullshit.
Is it... I was looking at that on Steam. It's funny you mention that. Is it a class that's going to be released to everyone eventually?
It doesn't appear so.
Or is it you have to...
Yeah, you have to buy it.
Ezreal just plays Hunter. That's fair.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna get enough blowback from it, though.
That they'll release it, or they'll...
I think so. You know, or if there was some way to make, like, the in-game currency, or, you know, the cash out currency in-game, that would be okay.
At a rate that's not terrible.
Yeah, well, even if it is terrible, even if it's terrible, it's possible. It's okay in my book. But when it's strictly when you've got something like a class, because that's the quintessential pay to win, and then they're saying that they're saying that they're not pay to win. It's like, well, okay,
well, that's
but
a lie.
Right?
That is a lie.
Yeah, you've got a class that's paywalled. You know, I'm sorry, but that's a combat distinction.
I only am okay with it if it comes with an expansion. Like, take Guild Wars 2, for example. They have a pair of classes locked behind expansions.
Well,
but
Revenant is one of them, yeah.
And I think that's different than just spend money and get a class and nothing else.
Yeah, possibly.
Because it's part of the whole expansion experience.
Right, and I mean, World of Warcraft did the same thing.
Yeah, and that's another good example of it. I don't really mind if it comes as part of an expansion. But if it's just, hey, we created a class and you can't play it unless you spend more money.
Yeah, and that seems to be exactly what they're doing with it. So
and the people who bought in early but didn't buy in enough.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, now I get a cool illusion. So they're kind of illusion-y, okay.
Well, no, they do. They get... They're illusion-based. That's, like, their whole shtick. But they're not really...
Not castery.
They're not crowd control kind of illusions. Like, there's no stuns, no, you know, confusions, stuff
Mind
like
control.
that. Yeah.
I mean, you used to need to play for the base game as well. I assume you mean pay for the base game. But yeah. That's kind of the logic behind it. You're already buying the base game.
Well, and that's what pissed people off. Because I did. I paid
but
for the base game.
But having to pay more, and you don't even get more content with it? Like, it's not like it... Oh, it'll give you, like, a bunch more quests and new storyline stuff. No, you get a class.
Yep. Oh, hey, look, your first jump quest.
Yeah, that's on the to-don't list. I'll come back with a mount. I hate those things. I'm so bad at them. And I'm not going to sit here for 20 minutes of my day trying to complete a jump quest.
Wait, you think you get that one done in 20 minutes? Or
that might be generous.
You think highly of yourself with that one, man.
That might be kind of generous on my part.
No, that one's a piece of shit, trust me.
But yeah, Defiance, it's not a good look. I am, however, very pleased with Guild Wars 2's ability to tell a story.
No, for sure. And there's a lot of
It's
things.
really where they.
It is. There's a lot of things that I love about Guild Wars 2. Their business practices just isn't on that list. And that to me is kind of important. I mean, I would rather put my money into games that have like scrupulous business practices because there's enough games out there that like I don't need to give my money to people that bend me over a barrel, But there are worse too, and I could see giving money to this one if you're going to go that route.
I don't really have any problems with Guild Wars 2's business practices. Like Defiance, definitely, but I can't get in here yet. No, I don't have any real problems with how Guild Wars 2 conducts things.
Yeah, I hear you.
Is this who I need to talk to?
The expansion, you're right. It's a totally different model, and it's a different ball game entirely.
Yeah, for sure. Do I have to?
Their scenery in these games too are just absolutely stunning.
Oh yeah,
Like
the game is
the
gorgeous.
settings. It really is. They build just marvelous worlds.
There's a little completion thing. I do love seeking out completion and filling up a map.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I still have stuff to do here.
Yeah, you're here as like a in disguise. You're a spy. You have to go and sabotage shit and talk to people and do things.
Huzzah! Okay. What time is it? Okay.
What do you want?
Speak with Alara and enter the Briar Thorn Den. Defeat nightmare duelists. Reassure hounds. There we go. That's something that's right up my alley. Beating people up. None of these guys are useful. Here we go. Nightmare duelist. You don't want any of this, fella. And he's down. Okay, so they're specifically duelists. What am I supposed to be doing? Reassure the hounds.
I am in your debt.
Okay. Let's find more duelists. Let's go beat more people up. And we'll hang out and play with the nightmare pups. I'll help them kill the nightmare duelist, so I'll still get credit. That's really what's important.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that is actually something though that will put me off in a game sometimes, is if you don't get the kill credit for quests and stuff. If someone does more damage or they kill still, like I can't. Oh.
Oh yeah. There we go. We're making progress in here. What's behind this? More nightmare pups.
Oh hey, look, our weekly recap is up.
Oh yeah, I think James put it up this morning.
Mm-hmm. It's glad to hear he's back.
Yeah, his son's doing a lot better, I think.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Oh, there's more stuff I can do up here. I do, however, miss my mounts already. Kind of wish they were account-based.
Mm-hmm.
You can't beat me. And done. Learn how to dodge. Dodging's for nerds.
You can dodge a wrench.
I can't dodge a wrench, though. So I guess I'm boned. I like that, that costume, though. I kind of wish I could keep that.
Yeah, it looks wicked with kind of like the dark elves or whatever they're called.
Mm-hmm. The Shadow Nightmare Dark Elves.
Yeah, the Bramble Warriors. They're cool, though.
Same as. I'm sure they'll put them up here soon, though. They typically get the patch notes up that day. Bloop. Alright, where am I going next? Oh, there's a hero point back up that way. I think I can go this way to get it. But while we're here, we may as well beat a bunch of people up. May as well. But yeah, I do like having regular story updates added to the game. I like the living world content. I actually really I missed out on a lot of them, but I believe as long as you have a friend that has access to them, you can still like play through them if they just invite you to do the quest with them. I think that's
that's
how
good
that
to know.
works. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% certain. Well, I guess I'll just not worry about that then. But I like the concept of it without having to wait for another expansion or another major, like, raid or what have you. I need to go back and finish this current one, Long Live the Lich. I probably will, because I like Joko as a character. So I'll probably go back, probably this weekend and futz my way through it. I'd probably be playing on my my Revenant, but I'm waiting on certain events to pop up so I can finish my Roller Beetle.
This makes me sad. I'm doing some stuff on the website and I'm seeing old Firefall articles. Dude, that game had so much potential to be amazing, and it was just dumpster fired. No. Well, I mean, it was for a while, and then they just broke it. That was the shit thing. Like, it was great, and then they fucking did a bunch of shit that pissed off the like 95%. Yeah, like there was that 5% vocal minority that just QQ'd about shit, got their way, and then like the game just dissolved.
Yeah, it's the way of it.
And let that be a lesson to developers. Like, don't fucking listen to the whiny bitches.
Unless they mean well. It's important to know the difference between constructive criticism and just whinging.
Yes.
Alright, there's a bunch of dead stuff. I briefly saw the Ravon changes. I was half listening. I was doing some other stuff for work, so I had patch notes on in the background, but I kind of tuned out a lot of it. The only part of it I remember was Ravon can eat his own minions now. Oh yeah, and he's actually an assassin. And is listed under the assassin group. So that's kind of neat. I'd be fine if they just removed Ravon, though. Just forever. That is a big, ugly worm. Oh, I'm thinking of Bakasura. Yeah, you're right. Well, let's just remove both of them then. How about that? Let's just get rid of both of them. I just need more ability, so I gotta level faster. There we go. Need to get that sweet, sweet XP. And I do appreciate that every area, every race doesn't do the same quest and have the same sort of blah, blah, blah. Be the hero, save the world. I mean, we're still going to be the hero and save the world, but I don't feel like it's quite as generic, which I think is important.
I agree. It's well done that they mix it up.
Got one. Oh, that's how you get the hero point. Okay. Hell no, we can't get rid of Ganesh. I'll fight you. What kind of awful question is that? You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed.
All part of the plan. Seriously.
Alright, so we're gonna escort him, I guess.
Chelsea. Better follow me.
Oh, I don't mind side quests, but I think escort missions are my least favorite.
Hostiles are upon us.
I'm not scared of Achilles.
Did we have an article about the Monster Hunter PC release?
We did a news post on it.
Oh, Jogo's asking about it.
I did a news post on it. And we posted the Behemoth trailer for, I think that's probably only going to be console for now. Yeah, I've seen your Achilles. It's doo-doo. JK, you're a really good Achilles player.
Enemy incoming.
Keep queuing on my side. But yeah,
I have a feeling coming about a month we're going to be streaming quite a bit of Monster Hunter World.
I gather you're going to be playing it.
I mean, are you not?
I already have it on PS4. If they send me a copy, then yeah, I'll be all over it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll probably still be playing Octopath Traveler.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
If they only send us one copy and you take it, then I probably won't. But if I do pick up a copy through work, then I'll play the heck out of it.
I like Monster Hunter titles. I don't like them like everyone else I know likes them. I think they're good, but it's not really a big time spender for me.
I don't know. For me, it's something that I would stream. But you know, again, I'm just in a holding pattern until Fallout 76. So
right, and that's what, a couple months out.
Well, November 14th is the official release. They're supposed to do the beta.
There's going to be a beta.
Right, any day we can expect the beta because it's supposed to come out a full month earlier for Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
And so you figure September, right? It's got to come out by September 14th to give a month worth of beta testing, which means August 14th for Xbox, right?
Right.
I mean, so here it's July 14th, you know, so I figure within a month it's going to start coming out.
I'm not really all that wild about betas for mostly single-player games, and this one And Fallout admittedly is like online multiplayer, but it's still like you could still play through a single player campaign.
I don't think there is actually. I don't think that there is any sort of single player quote unquote campaign.
Well, there's a story to it that you could play solo. That I'm pretty positive on.
I think like you can do the missions solo, but I think that even those are more designed to be played in groups. Like the interviews with Pete Hines and Todd Howard that I've seen, you know, they say you can play solo, but it's not going to be the experience that it is designed for. You know what I'm saying?
We'll just have to see then.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know. The focus I think on the beta is going to be probably a lot of balancing and just general bug testing. You know. And I think it's probably a good idea. Hell, they should probably have done more betas for their single-player games, frankly, because look at the bugs that they did have.
Yeah, I got the treasure chest. I got a pair of shoes. I did need them.
Them shoes was made for walking. What's the F1 thing that you're building?
Oh, 1 second. That is Mind Rack. Oh, it blows up your clones and deals damage.
That's right, the clones. Oh, I loved that part.
Because that's one of the first abilities I have is Illusionary Leap, which creates a clone.
That's right.
I wonder if the wand has more.
It does.
Abilities.
It does.
Oh yeah, that Thoth skin is really sharp. Okay, there's more people we could help up here.
So I wonder if the co-op play on Youngbloods is gonna be like local or online.
I'll try using the staff. I'll see how that goes. That is a good question also.
Yeah, I did not love the two-handed sword with Mesmer. I remember that distinctly.
Oh, right, I have to swap weapons. If I can remember how to do that. I thought it was tilt.
Have you maybe not unlocked it yet?
Oh, that's my offhand weapon. Okay.
Yeah.
And the wooden rod is my other weapon. There we go. Now I've got a different skill set. Ether bolt / blast turns into a clone at the end. Another clone ability. Okay, it looks like the Prestige. Wasn't that movie? With all the magicians.
Yeah, it had Ed Norton, or not Ed Norton. It had Hugh Jackman.
Like the tricky wizards in it.
Yeah, it had Hugh Jackman and someone, Jude Law, maybe?
I didn't see it. It sounded really familiar.
Yeah. No, it had a couple of wizards, and the Prestige, apparently, in a magician's act, is like the big reveal or the big the climax, essentially.
I didn't know I could equip a pistol. Huh. Phantasmal Duelist. I like the sound of that already. Now I have a cool gun. Okay, is that my main or my offhand? Oh, it's my offhand, okay. It's still a very cool looking gun. And pew, blow him up. Yeah, I think I like this more than the sword. Help lost hounds, play with pups, and kill pests.
What is that ability in your 2 slot? I seem to remember it
Illusionary
being...
counter.
Okay, it was a good one. I remember using that a lot.
That's a pest. Let's fight it. Okay, yeah, I see why everyone I know likes an Esper. Are you a Thoth main now? I thought you were an Achilles main now. Yeah, I see why people like this. It's really fun. Their burst damage is legit.
Yeah, it really is.
And I get that cool gun move. Okay, the kennel is over here. Okay, yeah. Like the nerd Thoth skin. Hipster Thoth. He was a mage before it was cool. Ah, they're adorable. Okay. You need to find some pests to kill. I don't think stags count as pests. Yeah, I hear ya. I don't really understand that though as a support main. But I get it. Blorp.
Our deeds are reflected in the dream.
I do like the, off the topic of Guild Wars, I do like the support changes. I think those will be good. It's a lost hound! Well, this stag looks kind of pesky. Now it's dead. So, who's the real winner? I think it's me. And then you just pop the clone. Oh man, those all plush changes though.
Live well.
Insect Slayer. It's a hard life murdering mosquitoes. But I feel like we're making the world a better place. Lead this pup home. Mm-hmm. We're kind of slowly saving the world, even if it's just making puppies have a slightly better life. Isn't that important? I guess so you want all your doggos and your puppers to be comfortable. I guess that's what the kids are saying now. I don't fucking know. I don't get it. I just read the cue cards. That's fair. Okay, now we've got a single player campaign or story, a solo story somewhere. But I've just been busy helping people out, being a hero, killing mosquitoes. It's step by step. Not so much the TV show, though. There we go. I just have to learn the timing for the two a little better. Die, frog! May as well kill the Drake, too. Why not? Okay. I do kind of wish there were a more clear range where these types of quests were in, like to know where I'm supposed to be, other than waiting for it to disappear off the top of my screen. It's not that bad the way it is. It's
nice to see you.
I just think it would be kind of neat. Gotta find his dog, too. Let's stomp this plan out first. And if we happen to find his dog, more's the better. Yeah, I'm definitely digging the burst damage. Words are hard. Okay. See, now I've gone too far. Now I'm back in. So, I guess I can see why not, though, because you already have big green circles for story quests, big orange circles for events. So I guess it would just kind of has the potential to clutter the map. Perhaps that's why. I'm just spitballing. Bloop. We're gonna help out this warden. And now a couple of events have popped up. Oof. And I like the single player mission and the story you make for yourself. But sometimes I just want to go out and just adventure, and Guild Wars 2 has a pretty solid way of doing that with the fairly constant events, stuff like that. If I want to just pick a map and find something to do, it is entirely feasible. I know there was just okay, now I'm back on track. Whoops, wrong button. Pew!
All things have a right to.
Alright, now I'm on track. Everything is okay. Flailing limb? Check. Everything's still coming in clear for you guys? help this guy. But I do want to thank you all for tuning in to our Guild Wars 2 sponsored stream. We have a link in chat where you can try Guild Wars. And I believe we also have a command, maybe? We do. Absolutely have a command to get that link again. I sincerely enjoy playing Guild Wars 2. There's a lot of classes that I have not tried that I want to. And several races I have also not played. So I still have a lot of adventures left for me to explore. And that's important because I get distracted very easily. Oh, that's probably because you have ad block on. If you didn't have ad block on, that would probably fix that. I'm willing to bet. Pew! Okay, now I'm closer. Huh, that's weird. I have it. May or may not have it on also. Let me see. One moment. Yeah, it works in Microsoft, Microsoft Edge. So yeah, it's probably some kind of ad block or something. Armor repair, Blackland Trading Company, down skill 2. I think I made a fair amount of progress today. Yeah, I tried it in I just tried it in Edge, and it popped up for me. Ka-bam. Oh, that's a lot more zombies than I expected. Some of them are kind of on the big side. Oh, right, I totally have a heal. Ah, got him. See, there we go. That's what I'm here for. Let's go kill that other giant thrall. Pew, pew. We are getting it today. But yes, this is a stream sponsored by ArenaNet, and we are glad to do it. I really like the aesthetic of Guild Wars just in general. I didn't really play as much of the first one. I've played way more of Guild Wars 2, now that I think about it. All I did in Guild Wars 1 was PvP. I made a level 20 character and I just ganked. Or not ganked, but PvP'd like all the time. Alright, where was I going next? Story journal. Oh, playable at level 10, okay. I was admittedly a little disappointed when it first came out just because Engineer didn't do as much damage as I hoped it would. I still loved the game. I was just sort of disappointed in my class. So I wound up making an Elementalist instead. That I had fun with. I guess we need to get out of here. Maybe head that way. I don't think I have the... Well, I might have the funds to teleport. Yeah, Elementalist was my first max level 2 on my first account. I don't know whatever happened to that one. I must have lost the info for it. There's a vista. I bet it's a jumping puzzle. Or just spam jump. I mean, that works too. Jumping puzzles be damned. See how great I am at jumping puzzles? Okay. We've done a lot for our completion here. Yeah, it's really satisfying. Not gonna lie. It's really satisfying to blow up your clones for piles of numbers. Well, that's what I'm here for, to get you playing again. And pew! I haven't played much Ranger, but I've heard pretty good things about them too. Maz was playing a lot of Thief. He really, really seemed to enjoy it. Is there much more? Yeah, there's still stuff I can do in here before I move on. I can come back to it, though. Oh, I'm too low level for this area. I gotta move on. Kablam. I just think Thief looks cool with, like, the rifle and, like, the cool sniping abilities. I just think the stuff they have looks cool. Yeah, I understand that. That's why I didn't level several classes, this lack of effort. I just didn't put the time in. I will say that Guild Wars 2 definitely has style and aesthetic on point. I never think to myself, man, this is just ugly or dumb looking. And some of the optional costumes, the outfits are really sharp looking. Okay. Maybe I'll head north. Head to those other points I haven't been to. Oh, yeah. And hell, one thing I learned when I was in my press event was that you can dye the mounts. I didn't know that. You can make even your mounts look really, really customizable outside of the skins, which are also available. Yeah, like your armor dyes, I guess, could just work on your mounts. Well, it's new on the virtue of mounts being new to this expansion. So based on that, it's new. Crap! I took on way too much. That's okay, they can't stop me. Well, they very clearly almost did, but they tried and they failed. I mean, look at all that damage. And thankfully, we have a heal. There we go. So we're just gonna explore and see what's out this way. Crap, more bats. I mean, I don't know what I expected. I ran right past them. I've just got to get better about using my counterattack. That'll make that way better. Okay, repel the nightmare cord, clear webs, and activate mortar pods. It is a really weird firing angle. I have to get used to that. Search. Man, my illusions are just out here fighting. They're willing to run anywhere. Alright, take it easy, Terrace. Thanks for coming out. They have really good attack range, too. I will definitely say that. Yes, sir. How do I activate them? Oh, I need mortar pods, I guess. We'll worry about that later. Back to killing. Pew, pew. Our cool magical laser beams. Okay, I think we're coming close to the end of this. Yep. There we go. I had a feeling I was coming close to the end of my reach. And we're just gonna sling all of our abilities, mash some buttons, save the day. Five sticks of butter. Now, I'm from the South, so I'm all about butter, but Jesus Lord, that is a lot of sticks of butter. I don't even know what the hell I would use that on. I guess I'm gonna have to learn cooking. Damn cave bats. Goodness. Alright, there's probably more stuff to do up here. I have a feeling. So let's go exploring. That's what this stream has really just been about exploring and just seeing the world on offer in Guild Wars. I went too far out. But I can always come back. It's one of the things I like about those. You can just, if you just need to leave, you could just leave and come back and do it later. Firefly Luminescence. Another one. But I gotta figure out where to turn those in at. Phew! Alright, where do I turn these in at? I got a bunch of them. Okay, I see them. I saw a little word bubble. I mean, I probably could have just looked at the map, but what good would that do? I'll probably do a couple more than leave. And I'll just get the XP whenever it's completed. Zap! Okay. We'll grab this one, then we'll head out and let them shoulder the rest of the burden.
Seize the moment.
That should give other things time to respawn. I'm gonna head back up there. Well, over there, I should say. Good stuff. Oh, well that's not the way I need to go at all.
I'll need more luminescence to relight the town's lamps.
Maybe it was this way. Okay. Is it? No! Huh. You know what? I'm just gonna be lazy. And just go south. Crap! There we go. Oh. There we go. I don't remember if I talked to them, but let's... just in case.
During your travels, you will find adventure at every turn.
I did not.
Do not forget where you come from. The heart of all cultures is farming and commerce. To this end, the Sylvari of Argham Wild serve as providers to all of the Grove, be it gathering from the water's edge or farming from within the heart of the jungle.
Good stuff. We don't care about any of that. We just like killing stuff with cool wands and pistols. We know what's best in life. And they're dead. So let's just go back and... oh wait, we just ran past it. Because I am the best adventurer possibly ever. So let's just run back north. If we can find the way. Might have got myself lost again. Oh, hey, there it is. Let's climb up there and I'll go across the bridge. That makes sense. You know, probably. I bet there's a smarter way around. Yep. And I've leveled up and got a new skill. Magic Bullet. That is definitely a good one. Get some new equipment. My aqua breather. But we don't care about any of that. We're just trying to get back to this quest.
During your travels, you will find adventure at...
Oh, we already talked to you. We already know adventure at every turn. But go farm also, because farming is adventure. Farming is definitely adventure. Okay, let's find some stuff here to do. Mortar pod. Here we go. That's how we do that. I must have been trying to click on ones that were already activated. It checks out. No, it's mine! Don't touch it! It's my quest completion. There's one right over here. I do like having options for progression, not being forced to linearly run from just automatically go from this area to this area. No stops in between. It's one of the things I kind of like about this is if I want to just wander and find something to do, I could definitely do that. Bloop. I want to at least get credit. There we go. I guess I'll head up to this area for my last hurrah. And I unlocked a new merchant. Just keep on running. I'll get a new teleport location. Or waypoint, if you will, if you prefer. Help gather lavender, search sand piles, build scarecrows. We're really just kind of helping everybody today. What is it that's nice and easy to do here?
Excuse me, pardon me. May I have a word?
There we go.
We have help now. Let's get to harvesting.
Be careful. The local drakes and scale have been quite aggressive.
That's okay, I'll slap the crap out of them.
How about reports of undead?
Some wardens from Bridget's Overlook drove them into the bay. They shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, we're spending a lot of time talking when we could really be harvesting. I'm a hero, my time is precious.
Fast as the wind.
Hey, there's a spiked fruit. Oh, that's for a separate thing.
Stay on guard. There are several drake nests up ahead.
Okay, I guess I can use that as a weapon. Bloop! Use my new magic bullet. We're just gonna have to fight all of these nerds. The Loa are getting in the way, though.
Oh, this looks like a good one.
Well, I'm glad you think so. Moa, not Loa. Excuse me.
Oh, this looks like a good one.
No, I don't need the shovel. Let's start fighting these things immediately. I was kind of hesitant last time, and my buddies took some damage. And I don't want them to take damage, because then I'll fail my mission. That's not good. So I guess we should just kill everything that shows up.
This looks like a good one.
That's the right way to approach this. A new coat. Out in the swamp. There we go. Okay, how close are we to getting done? Pew! At least we have plenty of AoE damage. No, they're dead! There we go. Let's revive our friends. We have fruit to collect. But we're almost done. Other than the hordes of awful wildlife, this is a pretty peaceful area. Whoops. Sorry, buddy. I should make this go quick.
The defenses won't last long. I'll prepare another line.
Alright. We have successfully helped the kelp harvest. Sounds tasty. But I think this should be right about where we call it. We're almost level 10, so we almost got to the next part of my story. Might come back to it next week. I might have my roller beetle by then. We'll just have to see how things go between now and then. But I do appreciate you guys coming out to this Guild Wars 2 sponsored live stream. We do have a handy GW2 button where you can try Guild Wars for yourself. We'll be back with, I think we have one more. Yeah, next Friday I'll be playing Guild Wars 2 again. I do not know if Terrace is going to be playing anything tonight. I know he's got a lot going on this weekend with the move, etc. I do not know what we will be playing next. If we don't stream tomorrow, we definitely will be back on Monday. And I don't know what it's going to be, but I do know where. I mean, next time right here on MMOHuts Live.